So as always, or I think always, timestamps should exist, and you're gonna get the well done, Jordan, which I mean my throat because I still have a sore. Well, I'm at the tail end of a sore throat, or at least I hope I am. But as we sit here, I realize we don't have enough money, so we are going to sell things. But otherwise, oh goodness, coughing. Also, I didn't remember that when starting a new game, you actually enemies do get a bit more buffs as well, but that's supposed to be offset by the fact that theoretically speaking, anyone you're bringing over, or anything you bring over, makes you a lot stronger than the HP and something else increase. But hey, that's all I have to say. Otherwise, yeah, we're not gonna get this merchant assignment done before that, so oh goodness, my body. We're gonna have to sell something. I don't particularly want to sell the high mats. I usually just end up selling a bunch of wood, because I want to save on the plants so I can make potions. Theoretically speaking, even though I've done really 3 fresh runs pretty much. And that's all I have to say at the moment. Also, note that unless Future Jordan changes the thumbnail, we're probably not going to be doing any story quests anytime soon, which is why I wanted to be playing this game, or at least making a video every day, so that I'm making relevant progress. And yeah, that's the end of that sentence as well. But looking at the assignments here, not really much else to look at here. We can only give so many of these to so many of our adventurers. So, again, here we are sitting, making sure that we can, we have enough gold to sustain us, which is going to be a bit of a problem, unless we actually pass this assignment here to do the merchant, because I think that's 8,000 gold, question mark, 4,000, never mind. That's for later on. But as we sit here and figure out what we need to do, yeah, just making sure our willpower goes up. Again, excuse me for my voice. I know how frustrating it can get, but if that's the case, I mean, you wouldn't be watching this or listening to this video anyway. We need to give time off. So we will find out what else I can do. Otherwise, we're probably just going to sit here. Not really much to think on. We really are just rushing forward, if possible, so I mean, yeah, that's all I really have to say. I could throw some of these adventures into a quest. I could probably do an explore area quest. But after that, I don't really want to do much else. Yeah, I should probably just throw them into an explore area quest. So, for the sake of for the sake of getting some amount of money, we won't give them a lot. We'll just do 5. We will send these people on a quest and just try to rush through it. Really. And usually I put up timestamps for these, but there's not really, I mean, this is technically just guild work as well. I'm not planning to make this my main party, so yeah. Which to note, I mean, I might as well talk about it while we're autopiloting, but I did on my first run kind of try to manage 2 parties. That did not go well for me, pretty much. I still survived, I still made it to the end, but it was something that I probably shouldn't have done. So I even played it safe and did a 1-star quest, just in case we ran into an enemy, which we could just continue running from enemies, but yeah, there's no reason to take the risk if we don't need to. Oh goodness, I really need to mute myself when I cough. Oh goodness. And yes, talking actually is making it a bit worse for my sore throat, but there's no pain. If I couldn't record, I would not be recording at all. Also, just, I think, well, never mind, we passed. We're not even going to risk that event, because I'm pretty sure I know what that event is. On the side, though, I think we just need to go over this way, and we will have done as much as possible. We also might as well reroll, nothing really much else to do, and back to the guild we go. This is what I should have been doing with the time I had, but hey. But yeah, for my first run, I was managing 2 parties, and that was not smart of me. Now, obviously, if I just sat in that run after completing it, yeah, I could manage 2 parties just fine, but the whole point is to hit New Game Plus, so I'm shrugging in real life as I say, hey, yeah, I probably should just focus on one party. Not that I can't throw out other people as well. Like if I wanted to take that our last adventure here out to explore this cave here, I probably could. Would it be a smart idea? No, but if we're sitting on it, we might as well just do some rotations, right? Yeah, I might as well. So we're gonna do it, and off we go. Again, this is all for the sake of getting more gold and whatnot. Now, what this actually also does is it pushes our reputation up, but later in the game, we don't need to worry about time restraints anymore. That's end of sentence. Also back in a cave, but not really much else to do for the moment, so... theoretically could have taken a 2-star quest, but hey... again, just in case I don't remember, I'm pretty sure I've already gone past most of the time-sensitive quests that I care about, but just in case, I think we can kite this enemy. Afterward, though, let's find out. Avoid it? Question mark? And let's complete this quest really quickly. Hopefully I don't need to rest. If I need to rest, it's going to be a bit weird. But yeah, we should be able to do... Even if we run out of stamina, we should be able to just walk forward a few times and be perfectly fine. Ignore. That's a very specific display bug, but okay. Yeah, you run out of stamina to reach that prompt just as you finish your quest, which is not likely to happen, but I mean it doesn't result in anything weird happening. It's just more like a funny little display bug. By the way, we also have wandering performers, didn't know that, but hey. Also, yes, just to confirm, for those who didn't know, when you send less adventurers on the quest, the experience to get is a lot higher because it's not split among more people. On top of that, using the experience up book accessory results in you also getting more experience from a quest completion, not just every other battle and whatnot. So, yeah, I think with these performers, we really just need to go out and take a quest. Probably is going to be a safe and do it. Well, I mean, all we have are 2-star quests, but you get the point. So let's toss you guys into a quest. Oh goodness, my voice. Yeah, Elan has to kind of stay behind here. Although, I probably, if I was going to send someone on their own, it should probably be Elan, all things considered. But hey, I made the decision I did, so. That being said, I think we're gonna do a little switcheroo here, so. Yeah, we're gonna do a switch. Because we want our main person dealing damage to be the one who levels up fast. Oh, I already have that equipped. Never mind. All right. And I'm bringing a potion or two just for safety reasons. And I think I also forgot that I didn't in the last episode I did not I did not use my skill points. So I think I used them now. So we should be a lot better is what I'm trying to say. So, collect items, but should be relatively easy. Again, it's not too hard at the moment. But we are just going to try and brute force the story quests just by over-leveling. Now, if I were to give the main objective of this series, at least, or what I'm putting videos on this channel for this game, it would be just to complete the tower, which is going to be an endeavor in itself. Actually, I want to fight an enemy before I run into that, because I usually like to rest and then fight something that I want to fight, whether it's an event or a loot enemy. But again, that depends. Yeah, we're just gonna sit here for the moment. Let me see. I think we just kind of hang back here. Yeah. Just a little bit. Not too much. You just got to go immediately? Sure thing, I guess. But, let's do a pushback then. We're not going to boost a lot of these. We're just going to stick with what we have. Shouldn't need a block or defend. No one else should be able to reach us. Also, the initiative is really, really messed up at the moment. Yeah, that was a bit weird. But yeah, if you're our main source of damage, yeah, I kind of want you to be able to move. What I also should have done was just get closer to this crystal, which gives us extra attack bonus, but forgot. And now we do our best to attack. I think we're going to put Kristen in front here. I mean, we were going to defeat that enemy anyway, but what we can do is sit here and block. With this as the case, I guess I should actually throw Eleanor over towards the west side, but hey. 34% out of curiosity. What are we rolling for this to be happening to me? Ow. At a certain point, though, we do need to head over towards our defender who's getting absolutely pummeled. And we do want to recover some AP so that we can do some more cool stuff. Yeah, we're just gonna do this. If you miss, so be it. If not, then what we're gonna do is, yeah, we're gonna spend 10 BP to stealth ourselves. The most important part is the stealth. The other important part is actually healing Kristen here as well, but we can handle that. Oh goodness, coughing. I'm actually gonna walk over here for a moment. Hiya! Oh my goodness, my sore throat. But anywho, we are gonna charge. We might as well charge this here. And we low rolled, but hey, them is the RNG breaks. No, everyone's getting injured. The pain. I might as well use this SP while I have it. I should have actually healed our mage, but it's fine. What I am going to do, though, is take a risk. Because if he didn't get bleeding, if he didn't get a dot on that enemy, it wasn't going to die anyway, so shrug. Now it will, but again, that was not guaranteed. So hey. And off we go. Yeah, we're not getting a lot of experience, but it's fine. We were expecting that. There's not really much. It's more for the gold that I'm probably opening a bunch of these chests. If for no other reason than to sell the accessories that come out of it, if not just direct loot. But that being said, yeah, let's just grab BP. I don't think there's really much else. It would be interesting, but no. Yeah, I would have actually liked the thingamajiggy, but it's fine, I guess. You know what? Actually, the stealth here would be helpful. At least until I don't need it anymore, and that's all I'll say on that. But otherwise, yeah, we, if nothing else, I mean, even though it's not a lot of experience, we still want some experience. But can't reach anything anyway, so that makes me sad. I should actually still Shadow Step for the purposes of getting an attack bonus, although, no, that doesn't make much sense. Never mind. In the meanwhile, I will huddle around this green crystal. That I will do. But other than that, yeah, just put the defender up first. Put Maxwell up there so he can take all the blows, if possible. Now, if we get hit, coin flips for everyone. But if we don't get hit, that would be nice. But why succeed any coin flips at all? Well, okay, fine. The one that matters. We rolled a 98 there, but hey, you get what I mean. This is quite a lot. We should be able to get rid of 2 enemies in 1 turn, question mark? It does mean I need to spend a lot of BP, and I might as well. Oh, we do not. Well, we need to do this then. That's not guaranteed at all. This is not guaranteed either. Well, I'm just gonna go for it. And then what I need to do, aside from just grabbing some MP here, is that we need a Shadow Step away. Whee! But yeah, we have to focus on healing with Kristen. Could actually do more. I should have actually did more, but too late now. Earth question mark? Oh, that makes me so sad to see. Well, I guess we might as well finish it off. Without spending any more SP, not BP. I was going to say BP for some reason. Now, thankfully, they all are still targeting Maxwell, which means I probably should have given them the physical resist bonus during the rest, but again, it's a bit too late now, so... Can we one-shot something? We can. So we might as well do it. The funny thing is that I actually didn't use a knight in any of my first runs. And yeah, they're quite valuable here. But again, for some players don't believe in, don't believe, but don't use knights. And I see the reason why, basically. I can do more here, so let's actually do it while we have the chance. Unless we miss, but thankfully we didn't. And now we sit here and take all the damage. I think we might... Please don't tell me we lose a knight for this. That would make me quite sad. Again, keep in mind that we are doing a... no one dies run, so if someone does die, I have to reload. That's basically what I'm trying to say. And which reminds me... I did not save during this quest, so... Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, I might as well burn it. Let's burn the BP here. If the thief takes damage, so be it. I don't want to spend the extra one and get shaken here. That would be not great. Even though we're probably going to reach the end of this quest soon anyway, you never know, right? That's all I have to say. So let's get double healing done there. We actually need to move forward just a bit. Let's take care of all the ads if possible. Never mind, I lied. Actually, no, I didn't. So... They're not gonna target Maxwell likely, but might as well try for it, right? Also, our knight moving slower than everyone is not great, but... Hey, what can you do? We should be able to one-shot. We should be able to one-shot all of these archers, though. From full to 0. And now, time for the gang up right after we get rid of this this one. So, we are going to spend the BP here. Oh, not enough SP. I am going crazy. Welp. We do our best to survive. We should be able to just get rid of these, though. Now, if I missed there, that would have been tragic, but it's fine for the moment. The unfortunate part, yeah, so... I mean... What did we expect, right? I think I'm just gonna actually have my thief run over towards that mana crystal. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the play. Again, I might not end up, Oh, we're not even gonna get to do it. Never mind. Never mind. So we'll just take the BP from defeating that goblin. Man, I already missed Priest MP recovery, but... Hey. I think the other one is... It is. Will I be able to reach that before I get caught? Yes. And I'm just gonna gather this really quickly. I don't think there's any way out, so we're just gonna leave. Bye! But yeah, before we proceed with any story quests, I think the plan is just to The plan is to get to level 7 or 8, really. I'm shrugging in real life. I mean, that's all I can focus on. Actually, we could already become an assassin. I didn't even know that. Well, hey. Either way, we need rest anyway, but... Nah. Nah. I really should just recover everyone at the temple. Yeah. Because their mood should be able to handle it. So, even though this is not great for my gold, it's what we need to do stuff. We don't need either of those yet either, but if we don't have any skill points to use... But otherwise, the only other thing to keep in mind is that, yeah, I need to make sure I save enough skill points to get everything I want. Even though I might end up using... Because obviously I know about the skill potions and whatnot. Yeah, we want to make sure we have enough. So, I pretty much don't take anything else from the scoundrel training. Shadow Step is more for just for extra mobility. Yeah. And I think I'm saving this next point for, yeah, something else. Either another passive or something in the priest tree. But, yeah, we'll find out. So, is there anything else I wanted to do? I mean, I could just grab some of these, but... Yeah, you know what? We'll grab the backpack now. Just in case. But we'll take a look at things. So, yeah, we still recommend a level 4 or 5, but on anything that's very hard difficulty or above, I wouldn't risk it. Unless you know what you're doing, of course, but that's a different story altogether. 3 enemy encounters. We can do that. Do I want to do that? Probably. Yeah, let's do it. So here, I might as well just take the potions that I got. And yeah, we take our usual 5 here and move on with our lives. Should only need 10 supplies. If I want to be safe, I should just bring an extra 10. Yeah, we'll just play it safe. That's more gold that I'm not getting, but should be fine. Compared to actually losing someone, yeah, it's fine. So, more traps, but theoretically that can just mean more experience, as you see 3 pop up immediately. And yeah, for Lorraine here, it is going to be extra experience, so... Yeah. I don't think anyone else has as much dexterity, but I'll take a look next time. I mean, I'll get a chance to look at one. Or we fight something. But we should be able to handle most things that the game throws at us, so... Yeah. Yeah. We'll just pop here just so that it takes them longer to walk around, but otherwise we are planning to just kind of sit on the left side with Maxwell here. Could be with Eleanor, but we can't move far enough, so sadness happens. The fun part is that we get to do more of this. So when Eleanor and Maxwell move up, we are essentially double teaming. Forgot if that grants you a passive thing just on its own, but without any skills needed. I should have attacked. I don't know what I'm doing with myself, but whatever. We should be okay here. I'm actually gonna do this. Okay, that was a bit ambitious. Really? Well, hey. Yeah. I can't do anything else anyway. I know it would have just bled out, but hey. Sadness. Now, thankfully, they are teaming up on Maxwell, but I don't want that to keep happening. At this point, we might as well just do normal attacks. We're not in any rush. We're not in any rush. What I will do, though, is still heals. What I will do still is heal. But we'll just do whatever we want here. So off we go. 2 more enemies, preferably one being elite, but if we don't, then I'm not gonna push the issue. supposed to check. Yeah, everyone else has like 7 dexterity or below, so Lorraine is the go-to here. Cycle. Another fight. We should rest after this fight. We can still do stuff here. It's just, yeah, a wide open map with no choke points is a bit scary, but we should be able to handle it. I'm still going to play it safe, but we should be able to handle it. Oh, that's right. I took lightning as our passive as well. And then we block, and then we sit here. I don't think... Oh, never mind. They can't move 4 spaces. Well, hey. You fool! The counterattacks. I mean, yeah, if I had to choose, I would rather the knight be hit, but that way we can at least counterattack. And then that one was shocked, so that's why that one couldn't attack. Kristen there, I'm pretty sure. We'll use some SP there. Make another choke point of sorts. Should have actually healed. We'll do that, actually. That way Maxwell doesn't take as much damage. From the bleeding, too. Hiya! Okay, this should be just this should be over. Why? Why even? Who's gonna guarantee this? There are berry bushes around where I can heal HP, but taking the time to do that, unless I get a stun somewhere, it's not really worth our time. So yeah, we're gonna rest here. If for no other reason than Lorraine having low MP is not what we want. But extra BP will help as well. So hey. You know what? Let's actually polish armor and then get stealth. And then we'll see what this event is about. I don't remember all the events, so we're going to do our best to remember. But otherwise, yeah, we'll see. We'll try. Now, if we suffer for this, I have to remember that I didn't save, but this looks like a relatively easier encounter. I'm gonna actually BP here. Then we're gonna do that again, and then we're gonna boom, disappear. That way they need to spend more movement to reach anyone. I think can I? No, I can't. I could stand. No, I can't. I can't. We still want to stand in front of Rod here. We want Maxwell to stand in front of Rod on an elevated place, but yeah. Same for Eleanor, actually. Even though Eleanor can get, you know what? No, heroic dodge. I'm not going to take the risk. Accuracy. We had an 82% chance to hit there, by the way. I don't know if you can see the mouse, but hey. But otherwise, hi-ya. We got a crit, but I didn't know that was going to happen, so... hey. Gamble. Heal. We can't get rid of both, so let us just stun one, hopefully. And then we'll have Eleanor run over here. Unless we missed, but I was willing to take the risk there. And time to keep... Oh, never mind. That miss is gonna make me feel bad. Well, guess we have to use more MP now. I was just gonna normal attack with everyone, but missing like that kind of changes things. Also, you can hear someone in the background. I swear I'm in an enclosed space, but hey. Oh, nice, by the way. I really don't want to take damage. Also, that doesn't count towards defeat enemies, by the way, so we deal. That's why I saved another rest. Well, it's not why, but that's 2 rests is nice, basically. Still, though, we're gonna walk around if for no other reason than to get a bit more gold out of the area, but Since we're stuck here, might as well rest again. And again, noting that Lorraine has no MP again, so it would be to my benefit to do that. So yeah, we're gonna take that. We're gonna take resistance, stealth, and avoid ambush. Really could have gone for BP as well, but we should be fine with this. Everyone topped off except for Lorraine, like, and maybe Eleanor with BP, but we should be good. So, we should be relatively okay here. Never mind, we're not. Alright, we're just gonna stand here then for a moment. But theoretically speaking, we should still be okay. Yeah, because we can have Maxwell stand in front, and then Eleanor can stand here. So now we have a choke point of sorts. That wolf is going to go for Eleanor, but it's fine. Never mind, we missed. RNG can't be me. And then, yeah, these wolves will go around, because after a certain point, enemies don't want to have to deal with trying to stay stuck at a choke point. They won't have much of a choice, because we're just going to defeat these two wolves and walk around, but, you know. We'll just heal, just in case, just to be very, 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 very safe. And then we're also going to guarantee this spell. Haha! It's your turn to be on the defensive. Question mark defensive? But really we'll have Maxwell stand here. And block. Could actually have him do a heroic dodge, but nah. Let's see how many coin flips we lose. We already lost one. Lost two. Like, I can't stress enough RNG, basically, but hey. Hey. Crit would have been nice. Lost another coin flip. It wasn't a coin flip, but I'm gonna treat it like a coin flip. And we're gonna keep moving on. Funny enough. Oh, no, Maxwell goes first. Never mind. We're just gonna do normal attacks. Okay, cool. Because Eleanor is bringing up the rear here anyway, just means I have to spend MP for sure. And BP for sure. If I had hit with Maxwell but missed with Eleanor, I would have spent the 33 BP. Again, this is pretty much the last fight, so I might as well have just spent all our BP. In fact, knowing that, let's take this last battle and then spend all of our BP. If we get more injured because of it, we're probably already injured enough already, but meh. Meh. So off we go. Funny enough, we don't get a single enemy in range, right? No, we don't. Not unless I want to go up on this hill, which I could have actually moved everyone towards, but decided not to do that. We're going to heroic dodge, by the way. Just to avoid more pain. And then we're actually going to block with Maxwell. I'll spend Maxwell's BP on doing more attacks. But also getting accuracy increases during our turn is quite important as well, because we can't do it on the enemy's turn. So, we're just going to go all out on our RNG, by the way. Yeah. Not really much else to say there. Now, this wolf is trying to get behind us. Let's not let that happen. By kind of switching everyone else around. So what we want to do is we want Eleanor to solo this wolf. Which she will. And then Maxwell stands in front here so that these hogs can't charge us. Because I think they have charge, right? They do. So here we're gonna heroic dodge so we don't get stunned. Yeah, I mean, case in point. And now we should be able to get rid of all these hogs. Might as well just use this. In fact, we're just going to continue spending. Because we don't need the BP anymore. Yeah. Same thing for Lorraine, kinda. Yeah. Except for Lorraine, it'll be more just guaranteeing an attack. And then, just to be super safe, we're even going to... no, I didn't mean to do that, but I meant to shield bash. And then just get more damage in with a shove. Forgot what it's called. Shield push. It's not the most damage, but again, we're just burning all of our BP so we can do anything. I guess that's one of the most important things to take away, if anyone were to take anything away, but hey. Hey. Oh my goodness. Move, you silly people. And off we go. Clickety-clack at the mouse. So Eleanor is going to level up at the end of this quest. If is anyone else going to level up is the question. Just doing a bit more exploring just in case there was something I missed. In fact, I might as well. I think I can kite that hog. I mean, we can just completely avoid it. Yeah, I know, dog. I can avoid it. Yeah, might as well just get everything we can. Never know when I might need that little extra piece of gold, but then let's not fight anything. Lori gets to level up as well, because I think I gave her the XP book. I don't know, there's a better way to call that, but I'm losing my words at the moment, so let's level up, and then we will close out this video. I mean, we can close it out now, but might as well give you a chance to listen. So, strength, endurance, now, Eleanor can become a knight, I believe, if I can go in the right way. And really, that's all we have for the moment. So, I mean, Rod was already a high mage. So, we're waiting for the priest here and something. How close are we, by the way? 10 intelligence, 12 wisdom. Oh, we're a ways away, actually. Whoops. Well, and then we need 2 strength there. So, yeah, without further ado, not really much else to look at. I mean, I might as well just buy that. But, as we sit here for the moment and there's really nothing else for us to do... yeah, if you have anything to say, if you want to say anything, or if you don't, that's cool too. Otherwise, we will, 98% by the way. Yeah, we'll close out this video. Not really much else to say for the moment. We're just gonna sit here for the moment, watch everything go, but mostly for the end screen's sake, we're just gonna sit here. And we'll see. I didn't mean to do that, by the way. I actually wanted to look at that. I don't often get that event. But otherwise, yeah, we completed both assignments. We'll save it, and I will see you in the next video. So without further ado, if I can type correctly, yeah, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, criticisms, you know what to do. If you want to support me, you know what to do. Otherwise, thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.